If you're fishing the marshes around Hopedale right now and you're not catching speckled trout, it's kind of understandable. Here we are in mid-May. A lot of those specks have moved to the outside waters out in Black Bay, Breton Sound, that area. There's a few stragglers that are still left inside the marsh, but for the most part, speckled trout are outside right now. But if you're fishing Hopedale and not catching redfish, you're doing something very, very wrong. Those redfish right now are not up against the grass. The emergent vegetation, they're not against it. They're actually holding out along those submerged aquatic vegetation walls. Man, Hopedale is just chock-a-block full of grass right now. Those fish have pulled out to those edges, and man, it is just fantastic action. The water is beautiful. There is just gobs of bait down there. I had the good fortune of fishing today with Captain Charlie Thomason, one of the best guides along the South Louisiana coast. And boy, we had just spectacular action on redfish of all sizes, throwbacks even to fish that are over 27 inches. Take a look at the action. There he is. There he is. Well, out today, y'all, we got high winds and we got dirty water conditions, but if you look at the right spots and use the right rigging, I can promise you, you'll catch them. And spring this year with a lot of winds, the fish, they're getting acclimated to it. It really affects us, the anglers, more than it does the fish. Beautiful. A lot of noise, dirty water. There he is. All right. Now, one of the things that we're noticing today, we got higher water, got a lot of grass growing around in our area, and the key is just trying to figure out where the fish are located. I got some guides out. We got 5 or 6 boats out today, and my guides, what they're saying is that the fish are off the banks from what they've been all week. And first thing I do, I hear them say it, I pull up, get off the bank. I'm fishing probably about 50 feet off the bank. Bam, first fish in the box right like that, you know, redfish. That's a keeper. And that just goes to show being versatile about everything that you do, especially this time of year, because it's a transition. The fish are not going to be positioned every single day on the same point where you can go back and do it. You actually have to do some work. And that's where it comes in, and changing either the bait that you're using, going from shrimp croakers or matrix shads or voodoo or whatever it is, and then having a different cork system like I'm using and we're talking about is the Versamax Bolt or Indian Versamaxes, where you can change that depth. Or if you like a guy who really, an angler that really likes to use sliding corks, this should be your hot time right now, because you have the ability to fish on ledges where we don't fish that because we don't fish sliding corks a lot. But if you do that, man, awesome. You find off these points, these ledges you can fish, you can change your depth up really easy, and that's what this Versamax Bolt does too. Awesome fish. Let's see if we get some more. Maybe we'll get a pattern here. Oh, nice one. Another nice red. Beautiful. Boy, he came up. What was crazy was he came up behind that cork and nudged it and upset the hook because I thought he hit the cork, and then he missed it. He came back and ate the shrimp. That's awesome. Oh man, what an awesome fish right here. Yes indeed. And as you can see, filming like this, how far off this fish is off the bank. And majority of people, I'm telling you, I know you out there, you're not going to fish off the bank, but I'm telling you, a lot of times, if you find out the distance off the bank that these fish are, especially redfish because they're so structure oriented, they're all going to be off the bank like that. And you can go from bay to bay and spot to spot and catch these fish like that. Let me get him out of my net. I love it like this. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now let me tell you, talk about a tournament fish. Holy moly. Good fat, about 26.5-inch redfish right here. Lord, man, oh, you gotta love this. Oh, and this is